Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this video, I'm going to take a look at 8 tricks that you can use to complete mercenaries tasks faster and easier than usual. Whenever you see a fancy solution posted to a mercenary task, whether it's somewhere on the internet elsewhere or on this channel, there's lots of task guide videos on this channel, it's usually a combination of these 8 tricks and then finding just the right bounty, finding just the right enemies, that they have the right amount of health, right color, maybe the right abilities. A combination of that and these 8 tricks solves practically every mercenary task. And the first trick, which most of you should be aware of, is Cookie. Cookie can summon fishes, and those fishes do not end combat, so you can kill everything else, have just the fishes left, and then you can do whatever you want with those fishes, and that will help complete a lot of tasks. However, usually it's not optimal to use Cookie's fishes to complete tasks, but whenever you don't have a better idea, you don't want to do some testing, Cookie fishes, they just solve it. Then trick number 2 is you can actually heal your enemies. Many healing abilities are limited to healing your own characters, but the abilities of Cirella, Lady Anaconda and Natalie Celine can also heal your enemies. And this can be really important to keep your enemies alive. And trick number 3, like you can heal your enemies, you can also hurt your own mercenaries. Again, many of the abilities that deal damage are limited to targeting enemies, but some abilities can also target your own mercenaries, like Brukan's and Tamsin's abilities. And this can be useful, for example, to proc an explosive trap on Tavish, or to kill off your own Sylvanas to proc her death rattle. And not only can you heal your enemies and hurt your friends, you can also buff your enemies. There are 2 mercenaries that can buff the enemies. Lady Anaconda can give additional health to beasts, and then there's Tyrion Fordring. And Tyrion can also give more attack to enemies, and this can sometimes be important. You want your enemies to have more attack than they do, and Tyrion is the mercenary to save you there. On the other hand, sometimes your enemies have too much attack and you want to take some of that away, for example to stop an enemy from attacking you, and then Sneed and Vanessa Van Cleef can come in handy and just disarm the opponent. And trick or trickster number 6 is Blink Fox, and Blink Fox can be very strong because you can copy many abilities with Blink Fox. So in many cases you want to find a specific opponent, you want to find a specific ability, you copy that with Blink Fox and off you go. One of these abilities, by the way, is Doubling Imp, which can also allow Blink Fox to copy itself, and that means that Blink Fox can use its ability to reset cooldowns every single turn with 2 Blink Foxes, so you can actually use an ability with 2 turn cooldown every single turn. Armageddon is another mercenary that can be extremely useful for tasks because Living Bomb counts for many tasks, but it doesn't count for them all. But in many cases you need to kill something and you don't quite have enough damage to kill it with the ability alone, but then you cast Living Bomb, then the ability, let's say for the Queen, and then boom, those collide, Living Bomb procs, and all the kills are attributed to happen from for the Queen. And finally, you can manipulate the turn order. Obviously, you can make your own mercenaries faster with multiple memes like Valera Sanguinar, but you can also do more. Brukan can slow down one of your mercenaries, one of the opponents, or Skyadmar Rogers can set up who's going first, who's going last. There's just a lot of opportunities to manipulate the turn order so that you can get the abilities proc just in the right order. These are all the main tools that I use to solve tasks in Hearthstone Mercenaries. So with this toolkit and some knowledge of the bounties, you can come up with your own solutions. That may look completely out of the box, but they're just applying basic principles and mercenary abilities to solve problems. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and check out my Twitch channel.